What's good? Who's here? W that girl. W that girl. Sheesh. I'm DeFort. What up? 2 viewers, 2 likes. 2 viewers, 3 likes. I like that ratio. What up, Shay? I highly. What up, Friday every damn day? That's right. Chipotle. What up? Not wordy. What's going on? Crin. Thank you. Yo, I want to see Nightmare Flip over the hip soon. Could you pick an uglier trick? Nightmare Flip is what, like a varial but 2 kick flips? I think I've done that before, but it was not satisfying. But not over the hip, but I don't know if I really want to take the time. Dragon World, what up? Mark Skates, how are you guys, dude? How is everybody? How's it going, Mark? How has your Monday been, everybody? Does the twin tail make flip tricks easier since the tails aren't as steep? Just depends on if you like a steep tail or a like mellow tail. For me, I like it. I like flicking off a mellow kick. Trying to land my first tray with no avail. You'll get it, dude. Almost time to put my girls to bed. Yeah, I've got what time is it here? Another hour or so till it's my kid's bedtime. Light Out Louisville. What's going on, dude? Thank you for the donation in the last chat. In the last stream, I mean. No cap, though, G. Keep up the videos. Just wanted to tap in for a sec. Hell yeah. All right, guys. So, in our last stream, I announced a giveaway. Mellow kick seems easier than a big nose. Yeah, it just depends what you like. Jacob Janikowski, dude. Welcome back to the streams. Finally back. Watching while I'm waiting for my flight. Salute from Minnesota, home of Jack Olson, Davis Torgelson, Tanner Van Bark, and Alec Majerus. The unboxing was dope, by the way. Just put the kids to bed, making a sandwich. Hope all is well, everyone. Yeah, so Light Out Louisville donated in the last stream. So we're basically doing a giveaway of this TJ Rogers board. So Dwindle Distribution sent me a bunch of boards to try out, and I wanted to give one of them to you guys. So everybody that donated, the stream collectively picked this graphic as the one to give away. So that's the giveaway. But to enter, it's for if you do a super chat, any amount, you're entered into the giveaway. And I just realized for people that are outside of the country, I can't afford to like ship to like Indonesia or something like that. So I'll have to like send you some money instead of a board. Like I'll send you $50 or something. I don't know. Maybe that's the price of shipping. No, shipping this would be expensive. Internationally would be really expensive. Give it to your highest overall donor from all your past streams. Oh, that'd be so hard to calculate, but it's a good idea. How long have you skated, Joski? For a while. I started when I was 7 and then went till I was like 13, 14, stopped until I was 22-ish, and then skated for a couple years, stopped, and then started again a couple years ago. So it's off and on since I was a kid. All right. So before I announce the winner of the giveaway, if you want to, who's your favorite skater with glasses? Neen. If you want to enter Chipotle 693, anybody that puts in a super chat, it can be $1 like that. It can be more. It can be, yeah, I don't know, whatever the bare minimum is. But yeah, anybody that puts in a super chat, you'll be entered into the giveaway. but you only have a limited time because I'm gonna announce the winner in just a second. So, can I be more heard? More. It can be more. You heard it. Yeah. So I think we're gonna do the giveaway once we get to 25 likes. We'll announce the winner of the giveaway. So everybody that's here, hit that thumbs up if you could. Pull out the Fiverr, fellas. Dragon World, thank you for the 1. Thank you. Can I win? Sorry, Jacob. If you're in, I know you're in Australia. I'll probably just like send you some money because that's expensive shipping. I don't know. I got to figure something out. If it goes to somebody that's international, we got to figure something out. But yeah, guys, while we're waiting for the likes to get up to 25, hit me with some questions. What do you guys want to talk about? Anything new happening in the world of skating that you guys want to talk about? Any questions about Dwindle? Except for I can't say everything I know about what's going on with Dwindle because I'm making a video about. Yo, enter the giveaway. You must join the Local Joe Discord. Nah, you don't have to do that. What's your advice on tail stalls? Tail stalls. I don't know, like on a quarter pipe. I would say just like work your way up to it. Like when you come up to the up the transition, just start lifting up your wheels like that. That's what I would do. Just like lift up your wheels and get used to like shifting your weight while rolling fakie. And then you'll get to the point where you can like tap your tail real quick. And then it's just a matter of doing that right on the coping. I've been dying to get back to skating, and my only hope is winning a new setup. Please. That's your only hope, bro. Your only hope. Tricky lock-in. What does your front foot do in a tray flip? First off, to enter the giveaway, you just have to super chat. Yeah. What does your front foot do during a tray flip? So your front foot, I talked about this in the Brian Arnett video. So if you haven't seen that, you need to watch that. But basically, you just lift up. So it's like a upward flick. And then you hold your foot above the board. So like kick flip, you're flicking out like that. Tray flip, you're flicking up. And then the board's rotating underneath your foot. So once the rotation's done, just catch it with your foot. Grubs, what up? Thank you for the 2. Thank you for the 2. Appreciate it. We're up to 22 likes. That Jacob guy, $1 Australian. Yeah, if you international people win, I don't know, man. What's fair if like an international person wins? What like? I feel like I should send you some cash or something. I should have thought of that. I should have limited it to like just people in the States, but we're already past that now. So I need to figure out what's an adequate replacement if somebody overseas wins. You deserve something because you super chatted. And anyways, leave in the chat what you think is like a fair reward for if somebody overseas wins, because that shipping is crazy. So I might just like maybe send you the cost of shipping. You did say international won't work before the donos came. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll just like let's say $20. If Oversea wins, you follow them on IG. If you guys think that's a good if you think that's a good replacement, I just don't think that's a good replacement. What's the direction to kick on a backside flip? Or where is your focus? So I would think of it like this. I got a pad. Let me grab a pen. Okay. So I missed somebody's comment. Give them enough for a deck. Do you ever skate streetwear? No. So backside flip. Okay, so say this is your board, right? When you're rolling up to a backside flip, it's just straight, right? Peace out, Jacob. What you want to focus on is your board. You want to kick the board when the board turns to like 45-degree angle, 45. Okay? So the board's turned to 45, and then you want to flick right in that corner. So since the board is at 45, you want to flick a few degrees less than 45. Because a kick flip, right, you would flick right here off the corner. And since it's a backside flip, it's the same thing as a kick flip, but because the board is rotated, it's going to be just a few degrees short of 45 degrees. That would be my tip for it. That's a good question, though. It's a good question. Leave it to me to really overthink that. Hit me with some more questions while we're waiting. W rip LJ or W tip? 1 second. I'm gotta let my dog out. He's whining. Oh. Alright. Can you make a video on how to toe flip? Probably not. No, I not only do I not understand that at all, I just don't have any real desire to learn that. Would you mind hyping up my homie, Adon, to drop in? Yeah, dude, Adon, bro, you got it. All you got to do is just practice on a bank and just really focus on getting your weight and your body over your front trucks and just keeping it there until you've safely rolled away. So the only way it's going to go bad for you is if you keep your weight over your back foot. If you move your weight over your front foot and hold your head and your shoulders over your front foot and just keep it there and just fall and keep your head and weight over your front foot the whole time, you're going to roll away. And you're going to be stoked. So, all right, guys, we're at 23 likes. Once we get to 25, I'll run the giveaway. Stream died? Yeah. Okay. All right. Chipotle 693. Dragon World. Grubs. That Jacob guy. Yo, thank you guys for all the likes. We just jumped up to 29. Yo, thank you for all the advice. Been tuning in gear. Been tuning in gear. And there since a little after COVID, didn't know you do a live stream. I'll have to check you out next time. Take care. Thanks for popping in. It's better to learn them landing on the nose and pivot rotating rather than trying to get the whole rotation. Yeah, you can do that. Toe flips work like pressure flips, but you push forward and you use your back foot in the pocket. So there you go. All right, we back. It's live, that girl. Hey, dude. Saw you in Wavy in Vegas, 50-50. If I win, send me a Friday shirt. I don't know if they ship to Australia, but okay, guys, we're locked in. We're locked in. Let me flip the camera around real quick. So here's everybody that donated. So going to the movies, Lights Out, Louisville, Hueld Brombear, 375, 60 sticks, it should say. Colton, Who Needs Jimmy, Brian Arnett, In the Trenches, That Girl, Ryan McCoy, Chipotle 693, Dragon World, Grubs, and that Jacob guy. So here we go. Click to spin or press Control Enter. I'll just click. All right, here we go. Here we go. Colton Bassett. Congratulations, Colton. Colton is not in the stream, but I'll get a hold of him. That's easy. That Girl, W stream. Thank you for the 5. Thank you, That Girl. Okay. So now I said I'd do a second one for the wheels. So this one's for the wheels. Let's flip the camera around. All right. Here we go. This one's for the wheels. This one's for the wheels. Weld Brombear 375. So that's it. Those are our winners. Weld Brombear 375. I hope you're in the States. Wheels are a little bit easier because those don't cost as much, so that's chill. But yeah, guys, now that we got that taken care of, what do you guys want to talk about? Wish I could watch. It's my bedtime though. Dude, get to bed. Gotta get to bed on time. I should still win a shirt. That Jacob guy, bro. I don't know how much they are, but I mean, you could just buy one. What is your main goal with skateboarding? My main goal is just to be like satisfied with my skateboarding. Like Local Joe giving back. I just want to clarify, this is all made possible. Dwindle. And I was talking to my guy RP at Dwindle, and he was super stoked on the live stream we did the other day, like the unboxing live stream. You guys came out in force. It's the best stream we've ever had. There was like 70 people at one time in the stream. Like, it was going off. So, to you guys, and he was just saying he's like totally down to do more giveaways. So, is the live stream really that bad? Damn, the live is cutting. That's bizarre. Maybe I should switch to my computer. But so back to my main goal with skateboarding, I just want to be proud of like how good I got. Because there's going to be a day where I'm no longer able to like skate and do the type of skating that I want to do, which is like street skating. Someday I'll probably just be like cruising around a bowl, like watching my kid get buck if he's like into skating or whatever. But so I know that like I still have it in me at this point to like improve, and like I have untapped potential in my skateboarding. Like physically I'm not limited. I'm 28. I turned 29 this month, but like I'm a little overweight, but like the body's still feeling pretty good. So before I get too old and feel like my body's like falling apart or whatever, I want to get the most out of my skating. So specifically, I want to be able to like crook nollie flip. I want to like tray flip, no problem. And I want pretty much every basic flat ground trick on lock. So I want to be able to do the straight 8. Um, the same age, just a month apart. Hell yeah. What do I think about the 9 Club experience? Honestly, I never watched the 9 Club experience. I think I listened to and it's not that entertaining to listen to because a lot of it is like visual and whatnot. But I don't know. I feel like only the like hardcore 9 Club fans are really gonna miss it. I feel like that was a show specifically for like the most dedicated 9 Club people. And yeah, I don't know. It wasn't really. I didn't really care about it, and I think that's probably why they stopped doing it. Is because it was not. It wasn't for everybody. It was just kind of taking up more time than it was worth, and at some point they had to kind of call it. What up? Going to the movies. Hey, going to the movies. I have to inform you, you did not win the giveaway, but I really appreciate you donating in the last stream. So I just want to say thank you. What got you into skating? Couple things. My dad skated back in the day in Portland. He put plywood on roller skates like OG back in the day in the like 60s when skating was just starting to like be a thing. Well, before skating was starting to be a thing. My uncle was actually the first skate shop owner in like Portland, I think the legend goes. Yeah, so Colton, bro, going to the movies. Thank you for the 5. Colton, dude, you won. This is yours, dude. I gotta figure out how to get this to you. You should just come down and pick this up. Colton, you should just come down and pick this up, or maybe I'm coming up north in a while. At the beginning of next month, I'm coming up north, so maybe I drop it off to you, or if you come down here, we can skate and give you your board. Yeah, so that's what got me into skating was my dad, and then also I couldn't rollerblade, and all my brothers were like zipping around on rollerblades, and so it was my means of transportation that wasn't a bike. Can I have the hazard wheels? No, we already spun the wheel, and Hueled Brombear won. So hopefully they show up. Fire emoji, Colton, fire emoji. Hell yeah. Colton deserves it too. He dropped the biggest super chat in that stream anyways. It was like $50 worth of super chat, and he dropped 20 of it. So that's karma right there at its finest. I don't know how much Hueled Brombear dropped, but anyways, you deserved it, Colton. All right, hit me with some more questions. What do you guys want to talk about? What I need to do is I need to learn how to stream like my screen so we can watch stuff together. Shave your eyebrows, bro. If this gets to 1,000 likes, I'll shave one eyebrow, or maybe both. I don't know. Start with one. Did I miss the giveaway? Yeah, you did, Shay. Least favorite flat ground trick? Least favorite flat ground trick that I can do? Or like least favorite looking? What's a flat ground trick I hate seeing? Flat ground trick I hate seeing? A super budget varial flip? That's a pretty safe bet. I think varial flips are sick if you can do them good, but not a lot of people can make a varial flip look good. And a lot of people that do them do it because they think it's a cool trick, when really it's like you just figured out how to mess up a kickflip. Like You didn't learn how to properly flick a kickflip. Best VHS skate video? Dude, I don't know. I'm going to meet my hero, Bucky Lassick. Sick. Hell yeah, Bucky Lassick is sick. I always loved Bucky in the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater video games. I don't know, something about him always liked him. I think it's because his name is Bucky, and that's a sick name. Least favorite flat ground trick to do? Wait, there's another one that I probably hate seeing. I also hate when people do fakey big spins and they don't pop it. If you pop a fakey big spin, that's like a major flex. I thought about making a video about this, but it's like most people that do fakey big spins, they just like roll them over, like just like pivot them around, just slide them. And that's so weak. That's so weak. But if you pop a fakey big spin, everybody knows how easy a fakey big spin goes primo. That's low-key a flex if you can fakey big spin with a pop. Yeah, so that's sick. But for me, least favorite flat ground trick to do must be like tray flip, just because I feel attacked. I always miss the pop unless I big flip. Bro, all you gotta do is just pick up your foot. Just lift up your foot more. Pop over a frame. Well, like this. Battle trick. Battle trick. What do you mean? Like a trick that I battle? Tray flip is a trick that I battle. No doubt. No doubt. Let's look up tray. Oh yeah, tray is for sure my battle trick. Let's look at let's get on Slap Magazine real quick. See what's popping over there. Slap Magazine message board. See, this is where if I knew how to stream my my screen, this would be way more interesting. Let's go to shoes and gear. The setup thread. Post the shoes you're wearing. Gear Madness support thread. I'm intrigued. Dude, backside 50s confuse me so bad. No idea how to pop like that. Oh, you'll see a tray in the next video. I've done 2 videos all about trays. I can do them, just not consistently. And it's not like, right now at least, it's not like a huge battle, but it's like I've been doing them for so long and I still don't have them good. That's what bothers me about them. But back 50, my dude, what you need to understand is you need to keep your weight over, but the pressure on your heels. So your body needs to kind of stay inside the ledge, and the board goes behind you a little bit. OBS is a free streaming software. You should check it out for your lives. You can show your screen and videos and stuff. You know, it's funny you say that because I have OBS. It's confusing to use. That girl, yo, what's up? Didn't expect to see you here. All right, let's talk about Gear Madness. What's up, pals? Been wanting to do this for a bit. Catch all thread for people to talk about their madness. Okay. Let's look for some weird madness. Actually, let's just talk about your guys' madness. Do you guys have any board madness? I want to hear what your guys' board madness is. For me, I think lately it's been skating like regular shapes, non-symmetrical shapes. That April board just threw me for a loop. Wheels never ends. What about wheels, Grubs? Also, Grubs, thank you for the donation. I'm sorry you didn't win. Nothing, no YouTube tutorials can't fix. That's funny. I break every board other than Powell flight decks. Yo, that girl, have you ever tried the Almost Impact boards? I've been bugging on bushings and trucks lately. My trucks don't bother me. I really like Thunder trucks. If I switched to something else, I'd probably be tripping out. I switched to indies for one day and switched back. But my bushings, my bushings, not yet. I will try soon. Thanks for the recommendation. Yeah, somebody in the last stream said that as soon as they switched over to impact boards, they stopped breaking boards. They just razor tail. I just gave boards until the tails chip and get obnoxious. Rarely break a board. Yeah, same. I have an almost impact I got on sale, but haven't tried it yet. Yo, Local Joe, I don't know what board madness is, but I'm getting frustrated every time I do kick flips. Even though I got them on lock and really high and leveled, but getting them boned feeling like impossible. Just pick up your back foot higher. And, pick up your back foot higher. So you're probably lifting up your feet even. You need to pick up your back foot higher. And it will bone, I promise you. Lift your back foot higher. I'm switching to ventures for a bit. Once my foot gets better, then I just got to choose one. Are you between ventures and thunders, or what are you between? Trucks for sure. We need a gifted hater Local Joe collab vid. Dude, you guys, I'm down to collab with Gifted Hater, but I'm not like gonna go ask him. If he asks me, if it's such like overwhelming demand that he wants to do it, then I'm down. But I just feel like everybody's probably like riding him so hard, and whatever. If he wants to do it, we'll do it. So go comment on his YouTube channel, cause I'm down. Been through like 5 sets lately, big, small, hard, and soft. Finally landed on some 54 millimeter Formula 4s, the Kyle Wilson squirrels. Yeah, that's a good wheel. That's a good wheel. 54 mil. W Charzy. I'm trying, but I keep popping really high. You're probably, you can try 2 things. Flick a little bit more down. Flick a little bit more down and lift your leg up. I rode indies forever, switched to thunders, loved them, and then I remember really liking ventures when I was younger. To be perfect. Yeah, I skated ventures before I ever knew like how to crook, and I feel like that's where you really notice your trucks is when you start doing pinching tricks. Pinching tricks and probably like Smith grinds where you catch your kingpin, but I don't really do Smith grinds. You ever play session? No, I've never played session, but I at some point I am gonna get into like on these streams, getting into like streaming Skater XL, and maybe I'll buy session and we'll do like challenges or whatever. Crooks are a tell trick for sure. Next vid, how to bone kickflips. Yeah, I would go watch the 20-minute like kickflip thesis that I did on kickflips, or Dan Corrigan's kickflip masterclass. I feel like either of those will help you. Skate 4 would be sick to stream. Man, used to only buy 18 boards. Love that team. That was before my time. I think the A-team is still around though. Xbox, PS5, or PC. I'm on PS4, dog. Cam's brother has an old PlayStation 4 that I play on, but I'm not a big gamer. Bone kickflip is only for style points. It doesn't make sense for obstacles or gaps. I think it makes sense for gaps, but not obstacles. Because obstacles, that just depends on what the obstacle is. So your kickflip's always going to be different. But boning a kickflip, re-drag. So you drag your front foot, and then you drag your back foot to like bring it back from being boned out. I think that more control on gaps. What is your dream trick? Bro, there's so many. First one that comes to mind is back over crook. Back over crook would be a dream trick. Kickflip back over crook. Ooh. Kickflip back over crook would be insane. What up, Bob? You like heel flips? I feel like those have always been awkward except for Neens. Yeah, I love heel flips. Honestly, when heel flips clicked for me. They were way easier. Is Ivan's your local park? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a good local park. Just W Park. Very fortunate to have that be my local. Fun local. It gets crowded real quick. Like they need to expand it or build another park, which they're building another park. But nollie pressure hard to back crook is my dream trick. Are you kidding me? How would that even work? How would you get it up to the ledge? I mean, to each their own. Why would you pressure it though? I would much rather do a proper nollie hard flip back crook. Imagine nollie hard flip front crook. Sheesh. Nollie hard flip back over crook. It's a Skater XL trick for sure. Do you guys have shoe madness? I've locked into it a few times. Good for you. That's insane. On like a curb? How tall was the ledge? I can't imagine doing a nollie pressure flip onto like an actual ledge. It had to be like something pretty mellow. Nollie hard flip is hard. I wouldn't know. I can't even do regular hard flip. I've done like 1 or 2 in my entire life, and they weren't rolling, so it doesn't count. But I think I could do them. I tried one the other day in a game of skate, and it was feeling good. Yeah, do you guys ever get shoe madness? I've got this video that I'm working on. It's about like shoe madness. Like I've been getting so picky with shoes, and now I've finally settled on the forum, the Adidas forums. But holy cow, I was losing my mind just jumping from shoe to shoe to shoe. Because my back ankle is messed up, so I lost flicking abilities for nollie and switch flip. So I learned to compensate with pressure flip. Interesting. Well, there you go. There's your reason. That's a valid reason. Kickflip backside no slide is a dream trick. Like smooth one just looks so good. Yeah, I agree. Locked in on a bump to ledge. Okay, that makes sense. Ledge was above knee height. Wow. Wow. Radagund. Yo, what up? I think I've solved my shoes. The Tiago 1010s. Best shoe ever. Nice. I've got the 808s. They're just a little stiff, and I think I'll get used to them after I like skate them. But so are the Adidas forums. Are kind of like a little bit heavier. Not as heavy as the Tiagos though, and they're more. The forums are nice. You should try the forums, Colton. New Balance 272 are good shoes. Is that the one that Jake Hayes skates, huh? He skates the 272s. I don't know if that's his pro shoe, but I know that he has colorways in the 272. Like in the Footprint Descensos. Interesting. They break in a few months. I'm on the 808s. Okay. FP. I'm curious about FP. I told you guys a few times that like I messaged them and they were like down to send me stuff, and then like I gave them a list of what I thought would be good for videos, and then I think it came across the wrong way, like I was just like being greedy. But I would love to try some FPs, but not enough that I would probably buy them because it's not really my look. I love the America Mark Johnsons, man. They actually were a good looking shoe, even nowadays. Not so much the silhouette, but the panels and stuff. I got these things called stick and flick patches. Yeah, I've heard of those. They're suede patches that stick on your shoes, and they make my shoes last forever. I got shoe madness lately. I got 2 pairs of untouched foils just begging to be skated. Are they the laced or the laceless ones? For me, the best shoe is Adidas Match Break. I wish FP shoes would make more mid-tops. I love their insoles, best ever, but I want to try the shoes. I don't want to like low-cut ones. Interesting. All right. The Tyshones are goated, though. Honestly, bro, all-time one of probably the best skate shoes ever. Like, I've never heard anybody, like, say bad things about them. Yeah, I tried the slip-on foils and did not like them, but I've heard good things about the regular. I need to try the Ours Is Yours return of the G-Code. Love the old America G-Code. Never skated it. Blind W. Max, what up, dude? Just got the 272. They're so comfy and skate amazing. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of Volk. I heard hitting up like Ross could find some $20 shoes on occasion, trying to find cheaper options. Yeah, that's what I used to do all the time. What's your favorite stance other than your own? Taking all your switch. Out of those three, I'm definitely the best at nollie, but I'm trash at like. I would prefer to jump down something nollie. I prefer to. I don't know. Nollie's just more comfortable because it's your regular stance. You're just on the nose, but fakie, I guess I probably have a bigger bag of tricks, but not as like versatile. I can't take it places. I love Tyshawn's, but my favorite shoe are the clear weather Donnies. Interesting. I've never even like I've heard of clear weather. I think I've been on their website, but I can't even picture them. Nothing beats Vans schools. Wow. Really? What do you mean? Look wise, or are we talking like actually skating? Like I guess you could have a argument look wise, but skating wise for real? I don't know if I can get with that. Don't know if I can get with that. Let's see what else. 3-day blowout time. Price maybe? Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what else Slap has to offer us as far as topics go. Deluxe shapes. It's very specific. Spitfire Formula 4 thread. New Balance containment thread. Truck setups. Bro. Sail gear thread. Post your cruiser thread. Who gets on Slap? Are you guys on Slap? Loose fit pants. Okay. Let's hear some what are your guys' thoughts on the big baggy pants? Have you gotten better at your late front shove since Brian gave you pointers? I'm on 98A or 99A, one of the two. Not really. Well, yes, I guess. Like some kids came up that were from out of town. They recognized me and like they took a picture with me and I felt all cool. And then they were like, "Yo, can you still late front shove since Brian taught you?" And I was like, "I don't know. I haven't tried one since then. Let's see." And I just jump up and lace the most perfect front shove. And it was insane. And they thought I was better than I am. But I can still do them. Team average, what's good? Yeah, so I got these baggy pants from freaking Dwindle, the Enjoy denim. So comfy. I'm not sure if they're a bit too baggy though. It's definitely like, am I too old to be wearing this type of feeling? But I'm going through a knee injury. What do you do to heal and strengthen your knees? I do the knees over toes, knees over toes 0 workout every second day. So I try and work out every weekday. I usually miss a day, it seems like. So I either do it 3 times a week or 2 times a week, just depending on how it alternates. This week I'll probably do it 3 times a week. And then on the other days I do like full body workouts. But knees over toes, no doubt, helps. What do you look like without your beanie? Like this. Been wearing a beanie literally all day. Balding, old. I like skating baggy pants, not too baggy to skate. You feel more free. Yeah, I completely agree. Like, that's one thing that I felt like in the Enjoy pants that I liked is I definitely felt like range of movement. But as well, I feel like baggy pants just like smooth out your style. If you're wearing skinny pants, people can see every little like micro movement, and like if it's just it gives you like a buffer for your like how smooth you're skating. People can't tell if you bust a little bit. I don't know. Love your vids, man. You absolutely rip. I don't know about that, but I appreciate that. I'm about to be 31. Foam rolling is a lifesaver. Do you ever foam roll? No, I don't, because at the end of every knees over toes workout, you go through these stretches. Baggy pants make me look weird. I'm a skinny dude. Yeah, so there's these stretches at the end of every knees over toes workout. There's like four of them or something. And those, I do those, and my legs feel good. One of them is like a super crazy, like super gnarly hip flexor stretch. One of them's a super gnarly hip, hip and IT band stretch, which is usually what skaters foam roll. And these stretches, he has you hold them for a minute. That's a freaking long time. It's very uncomfortable minute of my life every time I have to like work myself up to like doing them. But man, I feel so much better doing those regularly. Like, yeah, my legs, my hips, like I used to have mad hip problems because I played soccer. My hips were just jacked up foot. So I just used to have the most jacked up hips. And lately, I've been running. I've been waking morning and going running a mile before I do my either my knee workout or my full body workout. And anyways, I could feel the like my hips were not right. But as long as I am consistent at doing those stretches, that along with the full I do, it's like a dynamic strength workout. Both of those are like balancing out my body. Like I can feel it, like my hips and knees, everything is working mechanically. Like it's $50 a month, but I definitely recommend like the knees over toes workout. When you cancel, you can just write down the workouts and keep doing them. And he even like says that like if you can't afford it, if you can't afford to like pay the $50 and like have a coach you through it, just like take the workouts and go. So I paid for it for probably like 4 months. The coaches like critique my technique and everything, but I think if you have a knee injury, the biggest thing you can do is do the backwards running to start. And if you can like get a tire, like he does reverse like sled drags, like backwards walking, dragging a sled, or you can get like a old tire and a tire rope to it and like drag that. But the backwards things like reverse out knee pain, like walking backwards, or if you have weight, or jogging backwards if you don't. Those are probably like that's the most important thing you can do for your knees. Aside from that, like probably right there with it though is the stretching at the end of every workout that he has you do. Like just those two things are gonna help you tremendously. The stretches, and then combine that with like the actual like movements and like exercises that he has you do. It's really like a recipe for success in my. It's helped me out a ton, a ton, a ton. But also this dynamic strength workout that I do. It's on the Nike training app. You can look it up. That's been a game changer as well for me. Like really, really improved my mechanics as far. Trying to find that are like about functional. You guys there? Keeps cutting out. That's weird. You guys still there? Somebody comment so I know I'm not just talking to nobody. Anybody there? Okay. Yeah, bro. I don't know why it's lagging so bad. Alright, you're back. No, it's me. I don't know. It's just been happening this whole stream. It's been a little laggy. My favorite brand to skate? I don't know, man. My favorite brand is Primitive. Primitive or Real. Probably Primitive. Gap Tooth, what's good? But I've only skated one of their boards, but I feel like if I skated P-Rod and Dylan Jabe's shape, the twin nose, I'd probably be into that. What do you think about SB Dunks? I wish I could afford them. Well, I wish I could get them. I would only skate dunks if I could afford it. What is your finishing trick in a game of skate? Huh. I don't know, dude. Finishing trick in a game of skate, it just depends on how the game's going and who I'm playing, but I don't really have like a death blow, like the barracks calls it, the death blow. I don't know. I feel like a lot of times back three gets people, but it's really hard for me to pull that one because I have to do so many before I get one that I feel like okay about winning a game of skate on. I'll just call myself redo until I get a good one. So it's usually not a great thing for me to pick, but that usually works most of the time. Do you know how walking backwards is good for your knees? Yeah, I do. So basically the way it works is your joints are working forwards all the time and breaking down forwards, right? And so you get these weak points in your motion. And so by doing it in reverse, it makes you rely on the weak points. So basically with your knee out in front of your toes, that's the weakest point of your knee joint, like that. And so by starting with stepping with your knee over your toes, putting all the pressure there and then relieving it, that helps build strength. Your knees are weak in a way that's not going to hurt them. Which one is technically easier, kickflips or heel flips? Heel flips. That's weird because kickflips make way more sense. How long should I be doing it for? He says 10 minutes. 10 minutes of KOT, knees over toes, or reverse out knee pain. All right, front feeble. How can I get that Ashad or Enza Cautela hard flip? Mine are more of a pop, shove it through the legs that I catch high, but front flip makes it unique. Bro, honestly, I'm not the one to ask about hard flips. Moose and I were doing a hard flip video together, and I haven't landed a hard flip yet. I haven't figured it out. So I used to march percussion, and I never knew that about backstepping. Yeah, if you want help with hard flips, check out Colton Bassett's channel. Colton can do hard flips. DM Colton. Everybody, W Colton. DM Colton with all your questions about skateboarding. All right. Any last questions before I dip out of here? Can we win the giveaway from Canada? Unfortunately, no. Yeah, unfortunately, no. Sorry. The giveaways are, we already picked the winners. So, yeah, that's that, unfortunately. Are venture trucks worth buying? I don't know. I haven't skated them in a long time, and it was before I was really into crooks. Whenever I kickflip, I end up behind the board. How do I fix it? Wherever the board is, start leaning more in that direction. So if it's in front of you, lean more forward before you pop. But hey, we aren't scared of getting hurt. Living in Canada sucks sometimes. Dude, shout out to my brethren in Canada, dude. You guys, I swear every Canadian that I've met fits. It's like, okay, yeah, you're Canadian. I don't know how. It's like you guys are all so nice. Like, I don't know, something about Canadians, dude. You in LA? No, I'm in Utah. People probably think the same thing about me because I'm Mormon. They're like, oh yeah, you fit the stereotype. Oh, Joe, are you following Chad, the dude skating across America? Yeah, I follow him. I haven't been. I'm not up to date with the videos. I watched one the other day though. Could you tell I'm Canadian? No, obviously not over text. But I mean in person. Every time so when I was a missionary for my church in Australia, there were people from all over, Philippines, Mexico, whatever, other missionaries like me, right? But there I was companions with a couple Canadians, and Bro, I don't know what it is in the water up in Canada, but they all just had this thing that it's like, yeah, you're not American. Like, it's weird because I don't know, I like can't totally explain it, but it's like they look like they're American, but they are not American. Like, just the way that they act and behave, like Canada is just different than the US, and like the people that come from both those places look so similar, but then it's like you can just tell there's a difference, and it's not even like in like a hateful way. It's just honestly, it's in like a wow, you guys are probably much better people. Like, I don't know, more nice. I've been told I have a Canadian accent, but I have no idea what they're talking about. That's hilarious. Yeah, bro. The accent, the like high pitched, like the rhythm of the way Canadian people speak, it's so different than American people. Like, it's way more chipper and friendly. But also, I mean, you go to Wisconsin, it's like a similar accent to Canada. So I don't know. I just every time you met a Canadian, that I've met a Canadian and like really gotten to know them, it's like every single time I've been like, man, it makes so much sense that you're Canadian. I don't even know what that means totally, but I know that's a thing. Like, every Canadian that I've met, I'm like, it just makes 100% sense that you're Canadian. Not always. Talk to someone from Toronto or Montreal. Let's think. Toronto or Montreal. I don't think I've talked to people from there. Chris Sales, thank you, dude. You're the man. One of the guys was from Nova Scotia. He was wild. I really, really liked him. Best dude ever. Just best dude ever. But yeah, super like, yeah, this makes sense that you're Canadian. Is it okay to walk backward while recovering? Depends. If it hurts, don't do it. His whole point in knees over toes is you want to work out your knees in their most vulnerable like position safely. So his whole thing is like bulletproofing your knees. So you want to, yeah, like walk backwards and do his like weird like squats or his weird split squats, his weird lunges and stuff. But you should never ever feel pain. Like, you should always do it so so gradually that you're never in pain. You never want to work through pain. Because if you're working through pain, you're working backwards. You're making the injury worse. So as long as it's not painful, which I don't think it would be painful for you. Shout out Gaptooth. Yo, thank you, Gaptooth, for the one. Any tips on growing your channel? I would say just focus on what people want to watch and what you want to make, and figure out how you can like melt those two things together. Like, people want to get better at skateboarding, and I really love being super analytical about skateboarding and learning and progressing. So you see how those two things make my channel. So you got to just figure out what people love and what people want, what there's a demand for, and then what you love, and how do you find content that meets those two things, like makes those two things come together. That's the biggest tip I would give. Consistently upload content you enjoy making. Make each video better than the last. Study what works, what doesn't work in your analytics. Yeah, that's all good. That's all good advice. If I could give another piece of advice, number one thing I tell people is to read a book called YouTube Formula by Daryl Eves. If you read that book, you will have a really good understanding of what you need to do. And yeah, the YouTube Formula by Daryl Eves. Have you skated the Force 58s? Yeah, I have. Skated like 2 or 3 pairs. Yep, 3 pairs. I really like them. I like that they're very low to the ground, very low profile for a cup sole, but also they have a blunt toe, so it's this more of a, you get a lot of it's not a fast flick, it's a slow flick. I like that a lot, that it's like you have to force the board to flick more. I feel more control. Did they feel like dunks? Well, okay, so let me just preface this. I haven't skated real dunks since I was in high school, and back then it was the Nike Dunk 6.0, and I think the silhouette has changed since then. That was back when you could get dunks like at retail, like no problem. I don't know. I think the silhouette has changed since then, but by looking at like the ones that I've skated and the actual legit ones that I own, I will say this: I think they're like, some fake dunks are really really close to regular dunks. Like you couldn't tell the difference. So I would say yes. Yes. I'm overcomplicating it because I don't want to like, I don't know. I just don't want to like claim something that's not real. They were on sportswear. 3 a.m. struggling to sleep. Dude, I'm sorry, bro. Gotta wake up and get that sunlight in your eyes first thing. That way you're ready to go to sleep. And you can't be looking at your screen. Like bright screens before you go to bed. It's a no-no. And don't look at your phone while you're in bed. What you're doing right now is what's keeping you awake. Probably. I don't know. But don't leave. I'm just kidding. All right, any last questions? We did a last call, and then like you guys hit me with a ton of questions. So I'll give you one more chance. What is the sun you speak of? Too much snow here to see it. That's so funny. Yeah, bro. Best tip I could give for living in Canada is don't. I'm just kidding. If I were to live in Canada, I wouldn't mind living in like Vancouver, because I grew up in Washington. Same climate as like Vancouver. I grew up in Vancouver, Washington, but I'm talking about Vancouver, British Columbia. So over there, I feel like it's manageable. You can find places to do your thing. What's your bucket list thing to do before you die? Skate the primitive park? Become friends with Paul Rodriguez? I don't know. I just want to see my kids grow up and be happy. That's all. I want them to just have a good life. That's the biggest thing. Just don't live in Ottawa. It's boring. And the best indoor parks are 2 hours away. Start your own indoor park. I'm just kidding. I saw this video though about how you can open a nonprofit, and it's like you don't have to pay taxes, and so you can open a nonprofit indoor skate park in your town, and it's like actually extremely affordable because there's no taxes, and you can get sponsorships and grants from businesses and whatnot. I saw is a YouTube channel called like Michael Relevant was talking about that, and I thought that was an interesting idea. If I lived in a place that was bad weather, I probably would look into that. You should do kickflip like Daisuke Ikeda. I'm not like that tapped into him to be able to. If you DM me a really good, a couple good clips of him doing kickflips, and like sources so that I can download the clips, and I'll think about it. Where do you live? I live in southern Utah, St. George. Yeah, it's nice weather here. Nice weather here, like year round. But haven't always been here, so I definitely appreciate the good weather. I'm gonna go to sleep, so have a good day, you guys. Yeah, hell yeah, Radigund. Good luck with your knees, man. I hope they get better. All right, guys, I'm gonna end it right there. Thanks for hanging out. Company I skate for has been trying to rebuild the indoor park here. Old one burned down. Seems much harder to get it started here even with the land they have. All right. Peace out, guys. Have a good night.